Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat, it became the podcast.
Heck
this
yeah.
is episode 127. 127.
That's a lot.
Pelham 127. What was that film?
I don't remember the numbers.
In my head,
It's got 1, 2, 3 in my head.
that's what's in my head.
It could be 1,
I
2,
don't
3.
think it is.
Good film.
Well, either way,
Maybe.
I just remember the Kevin Bridges joke, I think.
Mm.
There's a Kevin Bridges joke. We said,
Yeah.
Pelham.
Pelham.
That was Welsh. I was attempting it. It's supposed to be Scottish. But this is indeed the podcast where the group chat becomes the podcast, the Peppercorn Boys. Check us out on YouTube. Give us a 5-star review here on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Bruno does some really good thumbnails. And that's the pod. No, I'm only joking. As you can see, Joe is back.
I'm back. How long's it been?
I don't know.
It feels like forever.
I don't know how long. I don't actually know when the last episode, but I tell you what, trying to get the three of us together seems to be difficult.
Oh.
Because we thought we had it. And then the ginger one himself just messaged and said, "You two do it. I'm busy." We don't know what it means.
Yeah. Cryptic.
It's very cryptic. But I tell you what, Peppercorn fans, what's the one thing that has in common every single week?
You.
It's me.
I
I'm here.
don't know. Why wasn't I here?
I think we couldn't figure out which day to do it because
Stuff changed.
Yeah, things have moved around. So some people can't do certain days. Some people can do every day, like me. And then there's some people that can do certain days. And then trying to get it all to merge into one. What I'm going to try and do is we're going to try and get Joe a mic and his camera set up at his house to say, because he, in all fairness, it's a little bit behind baseball. Because you're probably wondering, we missed an episode 2 weeks ago. Now we come back with Strictly Gorgeous last week. Then this week is Joe and I.
What's our name?
Brothers Only, I think. And Bruno claims that his podcast with me, the Strictly Gorgeous ones, outperform the Brothers Only.
Oh.
So please watch these. But nothing's happened. There hasn't been a falling out. Joe isn't Zayn Malik. Joe isn't Robbie Williams. Joe isn't... Bear with me. Joe isn't Justin Timberlake. Joe isn't... Oh,
Everybody's got one.
I'm going to be on...
Backstreet Boys never did.
Well, no, because they're all as untalented as each other.
Oh. Okay. But together, the most talented.
The most talented.
Yeah.
The only thing that came to my mind was Stephen Gately. But that's not the same.
No.
That's not the same at all. But that was all that was in my head.
They reunited this week.
They did. It didn't... People were a bit worried about someone, weren't they, in there?
Yeah, one of them. I don't know their name.
I don't know their
Mikey,
name.
maybe?
Mikey.
Playing the Emirates, aren't they, soon?
Really?
Apparently.
I don't know, but I saw the news story that they said that everyone was become worried about one of them.
They came out and joined him on stage.
What band's Boyzone? Obviously, I'm not going to get into singing Melting Pot again. I know we've a Boyzone comes up more often than it should. But out of interest, we've got Ronan Keane, we've got Stephen Gately, who's no longer with us. Ronan is. In my head, I get mixed up with Westlife a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
There's one that was in like Coronation Street for a long time and he had like a very prominent goatee.
Oh, was that Boyzone?
Am I thinking to Take That?
I think that was Boyzone, wasn't it? No, Take That would make sense because that's Manchester based and it's Coronation Street.
All right, let's just figure this out.
Jason Orange.
That's Take That.
Mm.
Can we just... There's a few of these here. Westlife. You got Kean
Egan.
You got Shane Helms.
Shane.
You got Brian McFadden, who was famous for a period of time. Mark.
The Voice.
And then who's the... Nicky Byrne. Who played for Leeds and he plays in Soccer Aid. So that's Westlife. We figured that one out. Take That. No, that's 5 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Take That. We've got Robbie Williams. We've got Gary Barlow.
Yeah.
Jason Orange. Michael Owen. Mark Owen. And there's another one.
Howard. Something.
Howard's the one that's still in the band.
I believe so.
He's got like a lisp.
I believe so.
Or is that Jason Orange? So that's them.
I need to ask my mother-in-law. She's big Take That.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big Take That.
Never
Yeah.
forget where you're coming from. Yeah.
Big Westlife fan as well.
I'm a big fan of all these bands. Take That at least. If you're going to listen to music tomorrow,
Yeah.
and these are the only 3 bands you could pick from.
Boy bands.
No, only those 3 bands.
Oh, wait. So
Boyzone, Westlife, Take That. Who would be in order?
Oh, Westlife 1.
Yeah, so
Boyzone 2.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
Probably wouldn't listen to take that.
I really struggle with that. So then we're left with Boyzone, and we've got Stephen Gailey, we've got Ronan Keating, and then there's 3 others apparently.
Mikey is one
You
of them.
keep saying Mikey.
Mikey.
There's a very little cerebral-looking Irish man in my head who's got very red lips and a white face, and he's got kind of like a comb-over side pie.
It's Mikey.
Let's have a little
You're
look.
talking about Mikey?
I'm just thinking of Mikey from Recess at this point.
Hey, yeah.
Boyzone members. Look it up, Jamie. Look, when Bruno's not here, he's supposed to be the producer of all this thing.
Where is he?
He's not even here. He became the main character.
Mikey.
Yeah, that is the guy that I was thinking of. Keith Duffy.
That's right.
And he's got a real Irish look. Dare I say that might be the most Irish band I've ever seen.
Very.
Shane Lynch is terrifying.
They all look like different versions of Irish people.
So, who do you reckon was the news story? Their fans are furious as one member goes missing.
What?
I've accepted something now.
You're on the sun.
Am I allowed to accept it? Is that right?
So?
They're furious at something, Joe. They returned to their hotly anticipated reunion gig in London, but one member was missing. Oh, Ronan Keating, Shane Lynch, and Keith Duffy was solo. So that means your boy Mikey was missing, right?
Mikey's gone.
Oh my God, look at Shane Lynch now.
They all look fantastic.
Shane Lynch. Yeah, he's got a... Who could we say looks like that, do you think?
Pat Butcher.
He's got a bit of Pat Butcher about him. I don't know who else is coming to mind there. Maybe... Who's that singer that... Annie Lennox.
Ah, a little bit.
There's a little bit of Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
And then Jason Orange, or whatever his name is. Keith Duffy's gone orange. He's gone big time Butlins.
Very showbiz, yeah.
And Ronan's wearing a cape, I think.
I think Ronan sounded fantastic. That was
Oh, there's Mikey.
That was Mikey.
No, Mikey.
That was Mikey.
Joe.
That's the one everyone was concerned about.
Mikey was the one he looks more like Mikey from Recess now than he's ever done.
He does, yeah.
Joe.
That was the Emirates. That's the one I was thinking of.
Bruno, if you could do us a favor, could you please put a side by side of Mikey from Recess and Mikey Graham from Boyzone? Oh my God, is he sat? He's so different to the others.
I think that's the video I saw. They came out and joined him when he was...
Why are they all in red and he's in black?
Don't know.
He looks like Jelly Roll. Because there he is there. Like, that looks
Kind of the same.
more like what... Yeah, but what's this then? He looks like a good Charlotte if they ate each other.
That boy ate all of the zone.
Ooh, boy ate the whole melting pot. I don't know what to think about
I don't know if we can make that joke. I mean, he could have been going through stuff.
The drawers and the cupboards and the fridge and the freezer. Am I right? My brother, testify. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with Mikey May there.
Mikey May. Do I feel like a lot of
Whoa. The baby's sleeping.
a lot of
You came out of nowhere then.
a lot of band members that have fame at some point, they fall off a little bit because I think they're in such a but they're so tightly spun when they're in the thick of it, you know, like they have to like stay in shape. Everything's got to be pinpoint perfect. It's kind of like if you were like into bodybuilding and working out like for a long time, and then eventually you come out the other end and you kind of go, I was missing out on all the cake. I want to eat the cake. Let me eat the cake. I'll eat the cake.
Well,
It's just that, isn't it?
I'm not going. I joke. I think there's relaxing, and then there's Joe. The fans are scared for him.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah.
That's what we both just saw.
We don't
as well.
have those nerves at the Emirates anymore, do we?
No, we don't need that at all. I don't think.
No.
But my word, Mikey, can you believe it's Mikey after all this time?
It was Mikey the whole time. No wonder that name stuck.
Yeah, it was Mikey. But yeah, those are the 3 bands. I'll tell you what's interesting is I was actually just doing a little bit of a deep dive on Band Margera.
Fair. Similar.
Because the new Jackass is
Similar
coming out.
vibes.
Well, yeah, very similar vibes. Yeah, you are getting the right thing. But you're right. I think these kind of people that had fame, there is an element of...
There was a lot of image involved.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be realistic. This goes back to what we've talked about for a long time when we watched Westlife doing best 50 songs on Smash Hits.
Yeah.
And it was in a cold looking warehouse and they were all wearing makeup and it was Tuesday in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to you, how do you get up for that?
There's a lot of pressure.
And I know we all have got to get up for work and we all got to go put on a brave face. Do you know what I mean? We all do it. But there's something so... not Now, as a human, imagine a people carrier picks you up, all 5 of you.
Yep.
And you're decked out like you're going to go to someone's birthday party.
And you probably don't get along at this point.
No. Yeah, that was probably a part of it. But even on top of that, you've got leather jacket on, you've got a long necklace.
Yeah.
Your chest is out.
You're not dressed like you're going to Tesco.
No, you've got a full makeup on. One of you has a train conductor hat on.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing tight trousers and pointy shoes. And a guy turns up called Stavros and he goes, and you'll get in the car and you drive along and there's a publicist in there going, remember, this has to be done in an hour.
Yeah.
And you go, yeah. And it's 1 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then he opens the side doors. You walk into an open aircraft carrier that they've rented out. And there's one sofa in the middle and a load of lights the other side. Mm. And a guy comes over and goes, all right, you sit there, you sit there, you sit there. These are some of the lines, but you got to introduce 50 different songs. All right. But now you got to can you turn on the boy band thing? And like, they're now saying, oh, for me, this is the best song of Cher.
Yeah. And they're all grabbing each other.
Yeah, that's the bit. That's the
like
bit.
An empty hanger, like, yeah. So they're Joe, Cher. Joe, you believe in love after love.
Joe, I can't even tell you, when you grabbed me then, I got goosebumps.
I felt like we were in it.
It's like the ghost of Christmas past just ran through me. And they're all like, but they hate each other.
Yeah. So they go from not talking a single word.
So like one of them kisses him on the cheek and then they start making faces.
Yeah, like, oh, Cher's next. I love Cher. Yeah. I grew up idolizing Cher. This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and doing out on a Tuesday. And then it hits 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Davros turns back up and you all go your separate ways. But you're now in this outfit, full makeup. You've got nothing else to do, but you've got £1 million in your bank.
Yep.
And they go, we'll see you Thursday. And they go, all right. And then all of a sudden, you before you know it, you're in Dartmouth and you're out.
That's prison, isn't it?
I don't know. I just named something. I just said a name. You've gone to Cheltenham and now you're out. But it's 3 o'clock. You're walking the streets looking that way.
Yeah.
When you're looking like that.
Oh.
And you're walking through those. You're now. You're trying to, no, but do you know what I mean? It's like daylight, but you're in all black. The full face. Yeah. And you're just walking around shops and you end up in a bar and you're like, and I think that's the issue because they do that. Yeah. But then the next day they're on TV and you kind of like prioritize it and be like, no, it's fine. I'm famous. Mm. Then all of a sudden the band's not a thing anymore. Yeah. And Tuesdays come along. Yeah. And none of that happened. So you still got doled up and went to the pub. And I think that starts happening more often.
But you also don't have to worry about anything.
I'm sure there's some drugs in there as well. Yeah, which is probably problematic.
But they always had to kind of keep their image in check, didn't they? Like they always had to kind of make sure everything they were doing in between these appearances.
But you can polish a turd only so much.
Yeah, then you got to flush it at some point.
And that's what I think happens is these guys. I'm looking at you, Anthony Costa. No offense, because I think you look great. But do you know what I mean? These kind of guys, they get so much fame. Yeah, they're like. And it's like I think with the ones we're naming, like Boyzone, Take That, Westlife, Five,
it's the British ones.
Blue, yeah, they're famous in a very particular part of the world. Yeah, so it's like, oh, you're gonna have a guest appearance on EastEnders. You're on Top of the Pops, then you're on MasterChef, then you're doing Strictly, then you do this X Factor, but then the rest of the year, it's like you're gonna tour and they end up touring like places like Bournemouth. Mm. So you're very popular, but only in those circles. Yeah. Like, they fly to like LA to like record an album. And no one has a clue who they are.
No. It's not glamorous.
No, it's a really weird, and I think a band I was thinking about this week a lot was McFly. Mm. Because they're old people music now. Mm. And I think they've done such a good job at kind of being like normal.
Yeah,
within reason. If you've read their book, it's some crazy stuff. But
yeah, but they didn't get sucked up into the boy band.
No, they diversified their portfolio a little bit. Like obviously Harry and people like they did like Strictly and stuff like that, and reality shows, which is also like what Lee Ryan does. Yeah, but they did it with a different type of grace. Yeah, and then like Tom Fletcher made Christmas, like not Christmas, children's books. Yeah, we have some of his. Yeah, and he made plays and he made West End stuff. Yeah. Some of them went and performed in West End. Then Danny went into like The Voice, which is, again, back into that very UK heavy fame.
Hanging around the BBC studios a bit.
Yeah.
You end up
and that's not a place you want to hang
end up on something.
Yeah. And but that kind of fame of like, you're on The Voice. It's like famous, but is it?
I'd say the thing with them, the difference is with the boy bands, and it sounds like I'm throwing shade. I'm not in love boy bands.
Definitely throwing shade.
But those, I'd like to say typical boy bands. There was talent, but it wasn't like, it was surface level. Whereas McFly, I feel like a couple of the band members offered something a bit more, like it wasn't fame necessarily, it was more talent. Like going into like West End, writing books, appearing on Strictly. Like there was talent involved to it. It wasn't just kind of, you know, throwing you on a sofa in the middle of a hangar talking about the songs that were coming up next. It was more like there was a deeper...
And they all did, like, and again, people like Westlife for that, and they still do. They like tour like arenas. They do very well. But it just feels so like niche, but in a large way.
It feels cold.
Yeah, it's still very big. Like, you know, when Busted were like in their heyday. And we always joke, they always thought it would never end. Not just Busted, like any of them.
Yeah.
And I think, do you know what I think is ironic is the closest thing to that, I think, is wrestlers.
Very similar.
Because you're very famous in a niche market. Maybe not so much now when you think of like WWE, it's on Netflix. You're quite famous to the world.
Yeah.
You know, like with Danhausen cursing the Knicks and then uncursing them going undefeated, we are very close to Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner beating up Kit Wilson. And I mean, that is so actively close to happening on ESPN.
Yeah.
That's fame.
WWE's a different realm.
Yeah, that's like kind of crazy. Not so much like, that's like A-list stuff.
It's more in the UK level.
Yeah, whereas when I watch like Maven's YouTube videos, it's like he thought it would never end, and now he's kind of talking about that era.
Yeah.
And then he only talks about that era.
Living on it.
But then the film, when he's filming, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if he's in an apartment.
Yeah.
And you start getting a bit unnerved. He's doing great.
And you can imagine him sitting in that apartment, setting up his phone and like all the normal stuff that's going on around.
And everyone does that, even like the famous people. But it's just funny that you kind of question it and you go, like when we used to watch the shoot interviews of like Dean Ambrose, he'd be sat on like a sofa in an empty room in like Florida, and you're like,
hell yeah.
What's going on in that room? What's going on in that room? Where are they?
But you don't see all the normal. Like I think we're in a world now. Like growing up, famous people were kind of like a myth. Like it was almost like something you couldn't. It didn't feel real.
Yeah.
That you didn't have so much access. It was just like you'd see them perform every now and then. Then it was nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas now I think we got more insight into famous people, the normality around it,
and see them doing the normal stuff.
Yeah, they just did. There's a normal day going on around what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, ironically, we were just having this conversation off air before. Maybe this is a talking point for us as people. Maybe we are those people to an extent.
Yeah.
In a very niche, even nicher way.
But I think when you're doing it, it doesn't feel that way. Like when you're doing it, you're just doing the thing.
Yeah. I'd sometimes think of AJ McLean thrusting towards the side of an arena.
Ah, good God.
Yeah. That's Jim Ross. But you know what I mean? And he, in that moment, was like, I'm God. Like, you know, he definitely believed he was thinking that, and he was thinking, this will never end. I'm the most famous person in the world. And he was wrong at the time, but he's even more wrong now.
Yeah.
And that stuff.
Well, they're still killing it.
Are they?
They're still the Backstreet Boys.
Joe, I'd say what really upsets me is hearing Brian Literal sing.
Yeah, his voice is gone.
But what I don't understand is they're allowing it. Yeah, I don't know if I like what they're trying to do with him. But do you think maybe they should pull him out of the game a little bit? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Just kind of
let Howie do something.
Let Howie do something. Howie's got a tremendous voice, but almost like like maybe you say to him, "You should mime your parts."
They would never mime.
Would they not? You had a gravel to your voice then that was eerily reminiscent of either Vince McMahon or like in a real personal way, like not in like a on TV way, like I'm having a conversation with this scary person again. I've got goosebumps. Or Hugh Jackman, or P.T. Barnum. If not both. All three of them are the same thing, I think.
My people don't mind.
Yeah, you can't get it back.
I can't get it back.
There was like you just eating a whisper type. There was like a.
Yeah, I can't.
He's gonna. It was that kind of feeling. But I was going to say, we were talking about this actually before about the Arsene Alexandria lead singer, because there's a song we like.
Niche.
And I don't know what it's called. So it's not going to help you, but he's making a steak throughout the video, and there's
There's a twist.
There is a twist. It's a lovely twist. The video is great. The only downside is he takes so much care with that steak, but he definitely puts it in a cold pan. And that completely, for me, ruins the allure of it all.
Yeah.
But either way, Joe mentioned he looks like every manager of anyone in an office. And he does. And that's a mixture of famous people looking more normal and also normal people looking more...
Oh, we had this conversation. Did we talk about this on here?
Yeah, we did. But mixture of those two things. But then we made a joke. Well, not a joke. I said a statement. I said, he doesn't have any money, does he? And again, I don't want this to come across as like, for example, I said Maven lives in an apartment. It's just what I'm trying to get to is there's like a lure to fame that you kind of go, oh, when you watch like X Factor, for example, and there'll be someone from a boomer generation who will go, he's made it just from being on it. Like Simon Cowell will sort him out. It's like, no, he won't.
No, definitely not.
No, that guy's going to do Butlins.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Butlins. But I'm assuming when he went on to X Factor, his opinion was, I'm going to do more than Butlins.
Yeah.
So he's probably still going to do more than he was doing before.
There's levels.
Yeah.
There's levels.
But, when you watch that and people go, nah, he's a made man now. It's like, yeah, I don't think he is.
There's a cold, hard truth to fame.
Yeah, and I think that part, and like the RCA Hydra thing, because you're like, I think they make enough to tour and live off it. For the period in which the tour lasts.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like
I've heard these...
It's like pay to play. It's like, it's like...
I've heard stories from like different
even
bands.
bigger bands. It's just Simple Plan. Something
Simple Plan was one that came to mind because I remember hearing a story about them and they lost a lot of money because the record company took everything.
And a Day to Remember had that recently, I think.
They pretty much get paid enough to get by.
They live on tour, and then when they come off tour, they can pay their rent. So it's still amazing. Like if you think about it, like if so you offered someone who works a gas and electric company.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're making, let's say, minimum wage to more. If you said to them, you can make the exact same money, but your job is you tour the world playing music, most people are going to say, let's do that.
Let's do that. Yeah.
But I think we assumed growing up, and I think we all do, that person on that tour is a millionaire. And they're very much usually not. But then some of them are. But some of them, I don't know why they are.
It's probably just the way they fandangled the contracts and stuff.
Like you see them, like, for example, that Andrea guy.
Yeah.
I'll see him on like social media or something, and he'll be singing a song. It's clearly in his house. He's got a wife. He's got a kid, I think.
Yeah.
He's got a dog.
He's just trying to make time.
House in Nashville is gigantic.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
And it's like, what? Where? Because he's not very famous at all.
No.
And I'm not saying fame is the only way to make money, but I assume that's how he's made his money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how has he done that then? Because he's got like no record label.
I'd love to know those kind of interests.
Yeah.
Because you only ever hear from the bands that talk about the record company taking all the money. You don't ever hear about how...
The guy who's like figured out how to make a bit of money.
Like, how's he still got money and everyone else hasn't? Like,
and maybe he married rich, I don't know. But in Nashville it might be cheaper, I don't know. Maybe he's renting and he's got mad debt. But either way, you look at you just think, God, I don't know what's going on there. But I do it well. And going back to the original one, I fell down the well of Bam Margera.
Yeah.
Who wasn't doing very well. But I saw a picture of him today doing sit-ups. And he looks good.
Yeah, he's back on it. Getting there.
Yeah, getting there. Getting there. He's getting there. But I thought of him, and he's a perfect example of like, because Jackass was big.
Oh, they were rock stars.
But they were also like in a niche world of like skate. Like, for example, I went to his Instagram, and he does like ad reads for like skateboard wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, that is exactly what you should be doing in the modern, because I've never thought about what a skateboarder is doing now.
Yeah.
I only really thought about it when I was 14.
Well, not many skateboarders became
household names.
Yeah, like Tony Hawk's is the obvious one. Everyone knows who Tony Hawk's is. I'd say Bam is like the next, like in most people. But I think after that, it kind of drops off. Like
my boy Ryan Sheckler, maybe.
Ryan Sheckler for a minute.
Rob Dyrdek did all right.
Rob Dyrdek.
Again, he didn't make money free skating.
That's different level, because I had to have that conversation with Lisa. I think we were watching Ridiculousness. So I think we put MTV on in the morning.
Brother, I love
and
it.
Ridiculousness was still on in the evening. Like it had gone all day.
Yeah.
And I think I went down the rabbit hole of explaining who Rob Dyrdek was.
Have you ever explained and told her about Ryan Sheckler?
I haven't gone into. I haven't had the Ryan Sheckler conversation.
So he's aged different.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
I'd say that's
a good-looking man.
He was hot for a minute. I did.
Well, you saying like physically hot?
Both, probably, I guess.
I think he's a child there, though, to be fair.
I think he was in and around it for a bit.
I wanted to be that guy so bad.
What was he on?
Joe, he's younger than me still. He's born the same year as me.
What? Why?
There was a TV show, right?
Was there?
Life of Ryan.
That's right. I can't imagine that was like... Not many people would remember that one.
No, 07. He was 18 during Life of Ryan. I've got a feeling he made Super Future, Dutour Street Style, Personal Life. This is what I want to know. In 2012, interviewed by Network, Sheckler said he enjoys surfing, relaxing, and spending time with his family.
2012 is
the old, as Zach would say, that's the media trading thing.
Yeah.
In late 2017, Sheckler stated that he had been an alcoholic for the last year. This is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Because he did too many smash hits things on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he was like, they're not filming my life anymore.
He had time and money on his hands.
I'm now 4 stone heavier. And my diamond shoes are too tight. And the wheels aren't turning as well. The addiction jeopardized his skateboarding career and was admitted to rehab. Sheckler stated in an interview that Graham Bensinger, that he's a born-again Christian. That's the way out.
Turned it round.
That's always the way out.
Turned it round.
I think your boy Joe Weller just found a little bit of God as well.
Joe Weller?
Yeah, in 2021, Sheckler proposed to his girlfriend, Abigail Ballon. They've been together 1.5 years. 2022, they got married, 90-day engagement. Ooh. Well, 1 year after getting married, Sheckler and his wife welcomed their daughter, Olive. The second daughter, Leah Fox, was born in 2024. And I'm not laughing at that. Sheckler was utilized parametrics in the part of his training. He has a training part. So that's where he's at. He's still a good-looking lad, but I genuinely thought he was the same person as Jesse McCartney for a long period of time.
Yeah, similar vibes, similar times.
But I also thought, who's the one that was in John Tucker Must Die? He doesn't look the same, but he has a similar name. Is it Jesse Metcalf?
Yeah. He looks similar.
I think Jesse Metcalf might be Hispanic.
Yeah,
I think he might be. I think a little bit. Well, no, yeah, you're right, Joe. They're both California. They might have different parents, I would have thought.
Close to the border.
Is he sober?
This
is the ongoing question.
That's what I would have typed for.
Brother, he looks like Mark Wright there.
He's older than me.
He looks like Mark Wright.
He does, very similar.
Look at this. Look at this. You never thought it'd end here. He was in John Tucker Must Die, Desperate Housewives.
That was it.
Yep, that's it.
That was the vibe.
Everything else I was going to read out then, no one would have known. So I stopped.
Killed it for a second.
Jesse McCartney, Jesse Metcalf, Ryan Sheckler.
Yeah, similar.
2 of them look the same.
Yeah.
2 of the names sound the same.
Yeah.
On any given day, I could have thought they were all the same person.
All of the
but
same.
I don't think Jesse Metcalf can ride a skateboard as well as the other 2.
No.
And I can't guarantee Jesse McCartney can.
Probably better than Jesse Metcalf.
100%, Joe. I'm not even... I'm sure of it. Here we go, a bit of personal life. Let's see if this is like an ongoing theme that we're finding it again. In 06, he began a relationship with Nadine Coyle.
I didn't know that.
Do you know who Nadine Coyle has got kids with? Is that NFL player that does all the BBC stuff? I think I've made this up.
The ex
guys, whereas, yeah.
The one that was on Strictly or something?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's have a look. Could I be wrong? Nadine Coyle's the one. Nadine, she's Northern Ireland, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or Southern.
Our time is nigh. What do you mean Southern?
Or Southern Ireland.
No, she's Northern. Like, time is nigh.
Yeah, true.
They talk like that, don't they?
Yeah.
We'll get Max Dead on the podcast soon. And he will go.
He'll know.
Hey, nigh. That's the only bit I can say. Personal life. She had a cancer scare when she was 17. That's a long time ago. 06. She went to LA. She was with Jesse Metcalf. In 2013, Joe, she announced that she was with her ex-fiance, Jason Bell, who's now the father of the daughter. They were born in 2014. After 9 years in LA, she closed down Nadine's Irish Mist and moved back to Ireland. She's becoming a homesick for Northern Ireland while living in LA. Coyle and Bell split in 2019 due to their increasingly distant lives.
Yeah. As
Bell remained in the United States when Coyle returned to Northern Ireland. However, by 2021, the 2 were living together in Northern Ireland to allow Bell to co-parent Anaya during the COVID pandemic. And that is why he does all his stuff in the UK. So he does Strictly, he does the BBC, he does Sky.
I wondered why he was always around.
Yeah. I only found this out last year and it blew my mind. But hey, here we go. Jesse Metcalfe. So he was with Nadine Coyle, and in 2007 he entered rehab for alcoholism. He hosted the World Music Awards in Monaco. And then after the ceremony, he fell 30 feet to the ground from a second-story balcony, and he fractured his fibula but avoided any serious injury.
Jesus.
He did not race in the Toyota thing in the end. I don't know. Why would you write this? Sorry, Wikipedia sorted out. In 2013, he was entered into Toyota Pro Celebrity Race, but he didn't race in the end.
Was that because he broke a fibula? No, that was way earlier.
Way earlier. Why tell us he was in that race if he then didn't race? That's like me saying I was going to play for Reading Football Club, but ultimately I didn't.
Well, you would though.
No, because it didn't happen.
Nearly.
I was going to go to Monaco last week, but I didn't.
That's cool. I want me to add that to your wiki page.
I don't want to fall that far either. Metcalfe met Cara Santana. They engaged. They broke up. Well, he's had it a bit, and he bless him. Oh, yeah. So those people, Jesse McCartney's still doing it, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
When we do these podcasts, like right now, guys, I'm just going to let everyone know. I think we're doing great. And then Bruno will be like, "You guys did too long on this." But he's got an unrealistic expectation of what we're supposed to talk. He wants us to talk about current events. We're talking about 2005.
I'm talking about Boyzone. That was this week.
Yes, Bruno. Did you hear that? How do you spell McCarthy? Am I getting near it? Do you reckon that's close enough?
McCartney, isn't it?
McCarthy.
McCartney.
Jesse McCartney.
There he is.
Where? Mackie. McCartney. Oh. He looks exactly how he's always done, which is what is the most frightening part. Because you're not supposed to still look like you did when you were 17.
In that picture particularly, he looks like someone drew Nick Carter from memory.
Yeah, he looks like he could be in the Jersey Boys on Broadway.
Maybe.
There is a lot going on. Brother. He looks like Ray Quinn.
Didn't he?
Ray Quinn could be the same person. Oh, he looks like young Elvis there.
He does look like young Elvis.
Did we all used to think he looked like young Elvis? I can't imagine he did.
Not back then when he had the
Joey's got tour dates. If you're listening, guys, he's in Nantucket. On in 2 weeks on Friday.
£87.
Well, this is it. He's in New Mexico as well on July 18th, and he's in Stamford, Connecticut on September 4th. He needs to figure out this tour.
But that one in New Mexico, he's performing at the Zaya Park Casino, Hotel, and Racetrack.
And the racetrack.
That'd be interesting.
Let's see if he's had it.
That one, Nantucket, the Muse and Pizza joint for £87.
For 87 quid, you can see him in Nantucket in a pizza place. Jesse McCartney.
And again, we're not making fun because we're UK wrestling.
Sorry. Yeah, no, we're the worst of all this.
If you want me to wrestle...
Our Wikipedia will say we were beef eaters in an entrance at Wembley.
Yeah.
And then Joe had alcoholism. That's not something to joke about, and it's not true. No, you didn't. But
I forgot about that.
I was just trying to do our Wikipedia. But that's not something that should be really... That's not funny.
No.
What's worried me a little bit is it says he's been in Law and Order SVU, and I can't imagine that's a reoccurring character, which is usually when you're really struggling, you jump on there. And I love SVU, but if you're on a one-off, I'll tell you who's on a one-off of them, Brad Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look into him, that's a real sad sight for sore eyes. Right. Acting overture. Philanthropy is one of his... Do you reckon you got that on your Wikipedia?
Philanthropy?
You found a bit of, I don't know, something, didn't you, at one point?
Philanthropy?
What is philanthropy?
That's like charity work or something.
Is it charity? That's kind of what we do anyway. He did a charity single to benefit the victims of the '04 tsunami. My word. I want to find personal life. Does he even have one here?
He doesn't have a personal life. He's so busy.
No, he does. It's very small.
In
September 2019, he got engaged to Katie Paterson, his girlfriend of 7 years. They married in 2021. In 2025, it was revealed that him and his wife were expecting their first child. A couple's son were born prematurely in May 2025, same time as me. Well, not me, but my son. So the fact it says they were born prematurely feels it's a good thing still.
Yeah,
right?
No, this personal life.
Yeah, that's kind of the ideal situation when you came into fame at 16.
It worked out all right there. He's done okay.
Yeah.
Personal life is the smallest part of.
Do you reckon we should dig more and find some problems?
No, I'm quite happy to have the positive.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Brother, if you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm good. It worked out. It's all good.
All right, well, we'll stop there. But no, I did fall down a band my chair, and that's a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like, and some of the others have done really well. Like Steve-O's gone through it a bit, but he was kind of going through it during it, I think.
He's gone through it the whole time, but he's kind of...
I think he kind of was fine post, wasn't he? I think it was like his actual bad period was during. Yeah. Which usually what people do is, if you look at the Brothers All, we come out, we're hitting up the X's, we look like we're younger than we actually are.
Yeah.
And we're like, ladies and lads, and it's like, caps, I'm now wearing a hat. Yeah. Then before you know it, you're talking French and you got balaclavas on.
I remember that. COVID.
Yeah. And then there's a bit where you just run it into the ground, you're a bit overweight, and you're going, we are. And then all of a sudden you come out the other end, don't you? But what usually happens is that bit where we say we are is when we're going through it.
Yeah.
Then we find a bit of something, and then we come back and everyone's happy.
Yeah, we're all good.
What Steve-O and Pontius and guys like that were doing is they were going through it during the actual heavy fame.
Yeah.
And it was actually afterwards that it became really normal. Whereas people like Bam and that, in hindsight, I think I now realise that he was probably off his head all the way through the whole thing.
Oh, all of them.
But he seemed like the one that wasn't.
Yeah.
Even though now looking back.
Well, yeah, and at the time
he was acting very irrationally.
Oh yeah, because you got to think he was younger.
He loved the band. Him.
He loved the band. Like,
what do you reckon was going on there? Like now, when we think about it, do you reckon he was with that singer?
What, Villa Velo?
Is he still with us?
You
don't hear about him anymore.
Good band.
Him, that Heartogram was everywhere at one point in our lives.
But he was like probably one of the most, if not the most famous skateboarder at the time.
Yeah,
because of Jackass mainly. Mm-hmm. Like he was a big skateboarder anyway, but Jackass kind of catapulted. Jackass, everyone knows what Jackass is.
It looks like a skull. What's his name? Villa Valo. That is a heck of a show. Look at that.
Cillian Murphy took this role way too far.
He looks like he's in Peaky Blinders now. Oh, he looks like he looks like Youngblood but older.
Yeah, very similar.
Which I don't think I'm. Yeah, no, he looks like Voldemort, mate.
Villa Vano.
He's gone a bit too far potentially. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
but we'll say he's gone too far.
Well, let's hope he's healthy and doing well. So
let's find out. But why was that Heartogram so important? By the way, look, movies he's been in. Haggard,
what a film!
He got caught up in this.
I bet Haggard doesn't hold up now.
I don't think it. Who did I bring? It's Kirsty at work brought up Haggard.
I bet.
And she said, watching it today, it still holds up. And I said, no, it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't.
I said, no, it doesn't. Because I don't think I felt right about it at the time.
I'm not 100% sure what it's about. Like, I don't...
There was for an 11-year-old, I shouldn't have been watching it. I said that. Now I realise that.
Villaville to buy it directly from his dad, Phil, as well. I think that's how it worked.
It was a little bit like the Hardy Show, wasn't it? Like, I think...
Even from his garage, I think, the actual DVD.
Oh, he's in a new relationship and it's sparking debate with people, I think.
She looks young.
That'll be my first impression, yes. And that might be the issue, but we don't know. 2016, he's been with her.
Oh, since 2016.
Brother, Sandra Mitisi, he was with for 3 years in 2012 to 2015. The French model, of course. Of course. And then before that, he's with a Finnish TV host and model. This guy. And then his longest standing relationship, they're both seen publicly together in 2017. I don't know who she is, though. She hasn't got a link.
Maybe you just settle down with a nice Helsinki girl, sometimes. That's how it goes.
Yeah. It says, what's he been diagnosed with? And I thought, and it's just asthma.
With a touch of pneumonia.
Oh, was there a touch of pneumonia in there? Was there? Are him still going? That's the big question. But yeah, why were they so close? And do you think there might be a little conspiracy out there that maybe he was with Bam for a period?
Maybe, but
because Bam's got a heartogram on his face now.
Has he?
So he still loves it.
But he uses it as his logo, doesn't he? As well.
Does he?
It's his logo. It was on the skateboard.
It was for a period of time. Yeah. How did he get away with that, Joe? That's what I mean. There's too much.
They just shared the logo. Yeah, I think he was just really.
Oh, you showed me. I don't like how intense you get.
I think he was just really into the band, and
Mitch.
When you see it drawn like that, it feels very satanic all of a sudden.
It does. Yeah. No, Joe, it is. I have no doubt about it. Their last album came out in 2013.
Wow. God, Wings of a Butterfly. What an album.
Oh, no, maybe not. Oh. What an interesting band. What was the other band that had the band? Well, how's a tongue twister? What was the last band? It was Turbo Negro. That was what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking of.
Big bearded guys with like biker hats on or something.
I thought they were sailor hats, but yeah, you might be right.
I think it was sailor hats.
Yeah.
I think he just got really into a band and they became.
No, he got too into the band, I think.
A lot of people do.
Do you not think he got too into that band?
I mean, I watched the Michael Jackson doc on Netflix this week. And there was a lady on there.
The one, sorry, the Michael Jackson?
Yeah, the new one.
Mm.
And there was a lady on there who was a fan of Michael Jackson who, when the court case was going on, quit her job as a teacher fully to go just be at the trial.
Of course.
So people do. They like. So look, they get into bands.
Bam's got gold teeth, multiple nose earrings.
Looks great.
No, nose rings. You think he looks great there?
Fantastic.
If you looked in the mirror and you saw that yourself, would you be happy with yourself?
I mean, I don't think I'd be a manager right now. But again, like we said about the guy from Alexandria,
maybe
these guys are managing offices now.
I got to find out, is there lure to Bam Margera and Villa? What's his name? Villa. I'm going to look up lure. Is there lure?
Is there lure?
Here we go. AI has answered it for us, unfortunately. Bam Margera's deep and almost obsessive fandom of Finnish rock band and frontman Ville Valo shaped 2000s alt culture. I never think of it being alt culture. Bam championed Valo's band, him promoting them heavily on MTV and in CKY videos using our iconic heartogram logo. Yeah, no, we know all that. Distancing. Vilo went to rehab and achieved sustained sobriety in 2007. Bam Margera struggled heavily. Bam's personal struggles worsened. Velo intentionally distanced himself, saying it was a toxic environment. Public sentiments and so interviews, Velo expressed sympathy for his old friend. The current state is they do not have regular contact.
Oh. How do they?
Yeah, it was heartgram.
How do they work out the logo situation?
Yeah, I wonder how that's gone. Oh, I might have to go deep into this later.
That's deep.
There's got to be a BAM doc coming, surely.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But that heartgram is everywhere. I mean, well, I think we all thought about getting that tattooed on our face or something.
I am again now.
You should, on the way home, listen to the last album that we knew of that had, what was that big song where...
His cover of Wicked Games.
Oh, that's good.
So good.
Because I love their couple albums. They had like the Wicked Game Pink album, then the Purple album, Pretending was on that. Then
Wings of a Butterfly.
Yeah, and then there was that big song they had where he's in like a lighthouse and there was birds in it.
Wasn't that Wings of a Butterfly?
It might be, but that was a banger. We went to see him. Oh, I can hear that like that deep guitar. Oh,
that mosh pit though was terrifying. Yeah. Nearly died in that one.
Well, it was goths, wasn't it?
Yeah, everyone just fell over onto each other.
People spitting in each other's drinks and everything. I reckon there. We were. I don't think we were supposed to be at a goth concert.
Different time, different lifetime ago.
Yeah, and you're probably thinking now, oh, were they goths? No, because we looked a bit like what we do right now. We went there and we looked very out of place. I think, but that would have been like.
I reckon if you zoomed out,
2004.
If you zoomed in on that time, I think we fit in fine.
I put a bit of eyeliner on for that, I reckon. I don't think I've worn eyeliner.
No, I
don't like makeup.
I got an issue with makeup.
But I don't think I've had eyeliner, but I put red under my eyes, I think, for Avengers Sevenfold or something. Not as bad as Bruno. Bruno wanted like iridescent hair. We talked about it on the podcast ago, but it was black. And then if you spiked it that way, it was now pink.
Yeah.
You know when you like push shag.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've knocked the mic. Oh, no. Is it default mic? Your default microphone has changed to my boy. Get me back. Oh, Bruno, I've made such a boo-boo.
Right at the end.
I'll say this. We're back in. I just knocked the mic and stopped the recording on multiple things. So, and what was hopefully, in my opinion, an easy edit has become a very hard edit for Bruno. But that's his fault for not being there. Yeah. We're done with all that. And Bruno will say, why did you do 45 minutes on Fame? But that's what podcasts are about. We are enjoying ourselves. Were you enjoying yourself? I was really enjoying myself.
Sweating.
I'll tell you this, Bruno, when you were going to edit this, did you think I was going to bring up Ryan Sheckler and we were going to talk about Jesse McCartney?
I didn't.
That's the big question. You didn't. And it's all about, not knowing what's coming next. But what is coming next is something we do need to talk about. Pepper or Cornet?
Yeah.
The World Cup.
Heavy pepper. I've got great memories of the USA 94 World Cup.
Is it 94 or 90?
94.
Is it not Mexico 94 and USA 90?
No, USA 94 for sure.
I don't think they would have done Mexico 4 years prior to USA. What was 90 then? Italia?
Yeah.
Italia 90?
Yeah. Yeah.
94 was USA?
Yeah.
98 was France?
Oh, France.
And 2002 was...
Germany?
That was where the Ronaldinho goal happened, right? 2002?
Yeah.
I don't remember where that was. Be interesting.
Germany.
Okay.
That's it.
I know.
Germany.
I find it interesting the USA had one in 94 and our last one was 66.
Yeah.
And if you look at the turf they're using, and if you look at how distant things are, I'll tell you this right now. Arsenal, England are set in Missouri. Their game, so basically what they're trying to do is group people in an area so they're closer to their games.
Yeah.
England's first, by the way, we're in camp in Florida.
Yeah.
Miami, we played this week. We're now in Orlando in their camp. They're playing in Orlando this week. Lewis is going to go by the time. And then they fly to Missouri, Kansas, where they're going to be stationed.
Right in the middle.
Their first game is where?
I bet it's not Kansas.
It's Dallas, Texas, which I can kind of see.
You need to go down a little bit.
It's a little bit, Where do you reckon their next game is?
California.
It's in Boston.
Oh, God.
Now ask me where their next game is after that. By the way, their camp is in Missouri.
It's probably Seattle.
No, it's actually common sense here. It's New Jersey.
Okay.
But why are we stationing? Wouldn't you have stationed them like in New York?
Yeah, put them up.
And then just do one flight to Missouri and then come back. And then
put them in Pennsylvania, maybe. Just see what happens.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Why were you in Missouri to do a Dallas game and then fly straight to Boston and then fly to New Jersey and then God knows what? I don't understand it. The country's too spread out.
Yeah.
That flight from Missouri to Dallas is probably an hour and a half.
Yeah, not bad.
I reckon. Then they're going to come back. They're going to fly an hour and a half back to camp, train for a few days. Then they're going to make the 5-hour journey over to Boston. I could get to Boston quicker than they could, I think.
Maybe.
It's very it's closer than it should be.
It might as well be Camp Deer.
Yeah. And then they're going to go over to New Jersey and then God knows they're up in the air then. They're just living out of a suitcase, I assume. But do you know what I mean? The country's so big.
Yeah.
And it's underdeveloped as far as football.
Oh, yeah.
The infrastructure is great as far as like hosting it.
Oh, it's good.
As in, like, when you think of like, they're staying in, like, we're playing in Dallas' stadium. The infrastructure of getting 100,000 people into that stadium is perfect. They've got it all.
Yeah.
It's just the idea of having 32 nations in the United States.
Yeah.
Some teams are stationed in Canada and some are in Mexico.
Are they?
Yeah, because it's across all three.
Oh, yeah, true.
So it just seems too vast. And then you think of England, for example.
Yeah.
Dare I say, the mecca of football in the world.
Yeah.
If you say to like a Brazilian, where is the home of football? They'd probably say Brazil or England. If you ask a Spanish person, they'd probably Spain or England. You know what I mean? Like it's the biggest league in the world.
Yeah.
Most watched league in the world. All these things.
Pretty sure we created it.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. That's a good question.
I think we did.
But the stadiums, we have anything from 3,000 seater stadiums to 80,000 seater stadiums.
Yeah.
All across the land. We could use a different stadium for every match. We could not even use the same ground more than once.
Yeah. And
you could put Panama versus Congo at Ipswich ground.
Yeah.
And everyone would be chuffed.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you put their next one at Swansea ground, they've got a quicker drive than England do.
Yeah.
To go from Missouri to Dallas.
It's a big area.
It's just we got such a perfect little infrastructure country for a World Cup.
It's putting the World Cup in the whole of the United States, including Canada and Mexico. That's kind of like having a World Cup that's just Europe.
Well, there was no Euro the other year. There was Europe in the end. It became just anywhere in Europe. But even that is, Joe, them playing in Boston and Dallas is like England being set in Scotland and their first game is in Southampton and the other one's in Turkey.
Yeah.
and then everyone's in Greece.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's genuinely what it is. It's so mad. But I do love the World Cup. I like every time it gets there. I love club football. I don't really care about international. But as it gets closer, and that was an exhausting year for an Arsenal fan. It's no as good as it was. It was so like I don't want a break, but I think it's good for me to have a break.
Take a breather.
Take a breather and enjoy something that's totally different. It's not as high stakes for me in my head.
Yeah.
And once the season finished, I had this instant feeling of, I can't wait to watch England.
Yeah.
And it's just, if you'd asked me that in December, I'd have been like, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, I've got good memories of the USA 94, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid when USA 94 was on.
Yeah,
so
it's different, isn't it?
I don't know if I went back and watched it now. It would
and everyone's man for man now, so it's not a possession football.
It'd probably be a mess.
Yeah.
In my head, it was perfect.
I don't think there was even tactics back in 94. People they went, let's attack. Someone have a shot. The goalies were taking free kicks back then, Joe.
Yeah.
It was the Wild West, whereas now, like Slovakia will go man for man against Greece or something, and you're like, wow.
Make it really hard.
This is a fun watch. Yeah. I think we've got, I don't know what the opening game is. I've got a feeling it's South Africa and Mexico.
Is it?
I think that's a vibrant sounding, lovely game to me at 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Heck yeah. Get the Vuvuzelas out.
Could get the Vuvuzelas up. No one will forget that one. What's that?
South Africa.
So South Africa held a World Cup. It wouldn't have been Euros, obviously. So was it South Africa?
Yeah, it was just South Africa, I think.
There's a whole World Cup in South Africa.
I think so. It sounds like it.
South Africa's massive, but it just feels...
In my head, they did.
They're out of control with picking South Africa. It's like going, do you know where the next one should be? Just Holland. Just in Holland.
Just Holland.
Shout out Sammy. But do you know what I mean? It's and there's nothing wrong with that because guess what? They have the Eredivisie.
Yep.
And they have 20 grounds.
They do, yeah.
And it's a nice little country.
They're set up for it.
Teams can just drive to the things.
Yeah.
And the infrastructure's there because they do it. So it's actually fine.
Yeah.
It just seems like they're going like, you and I, North America.
Yeah.
And a little bit of South. Continent that is holding the World Cup. And then like, do you know what? We'll do it in Tasmania. The next one. And it's like, we got a bit, like the Qatar ones, we've got to build grounds. So there's all these countries that are doing football every week. And then they're like, let's do it in a country where they don't have any grounds.
We'll build the infrastructure.
Let's try and build some grounds really quickly. Because nothing bad will happen that way. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. I think the times are a big negative.
Yeah.
I think the average is like 8, 11 and 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no one's watching the 11 and 2 a.m.
No.
Unless it's a very good game at 11, you might go, do you know what?
I'll push. Yeah.
Because I watch like Cowboys at 1 a.m.
Yeah, yeah. Depends who it is.
If England were on at 2 a.m., I'll probably stay up and watch.
I think they are at some point soon.
Can't remember. We got giant brackets downstairs and you've now got some.
I got some.
So we should be able to keep up with it.
Yeah.
And we're going to need those brackets because like most years where you just leave it on the TV all day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you just
let it play.
You Senegal and Japan, you'll just sit and watch that.
And if there's not a game on, it's just the pundits in the thing just talking about
waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
We can't do that this year, so it's going to be nice to have those brackets because you can kind of Google the results, write them on your brackets, and actually keep up with it that way. Highlight show would be quite good as well.
Yeah,
because you can actually catch up with everything.
There'll be some big moments. Moments.
Yeah, so I think there's something a bit iconic about USA. And do you see that picture of Endrick the other day?
No.
After he scored for Brazil, and he was in that. The Brazil kit is so nice.
Yeah.
Not as nice as the German kit, but the Brazil kit is nice. And he's in like the blue away kit and he's like jumping like that. And it's just, because he looks like he's from the 70s.
Yeah.
It just looked right.
And new Nike advert, by the way.
I saw that people were talking about how many stars were in it.
It's nuts.
Is it?
It came on before a YouTube video the other day. You know when ads pop up and you skip them?
Yeah. You
skip this one.
Yeah, premium.
I watched it.
YouTube premium.
No, I caught this advert.
I need YouTube premium.
This advert's about 10 minutes long. It goes on for ages, but it's so good. Like, do you remember the Nike Scorpion one?
Of course I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but now.
Still got the Scorpion out there
in
the garage. If you want to go play, do you want to do the nutmeg game?
Knock it about with the tiny little bush.
Right.
Big.
After this, we'll put a little timer on. We'll do 5 minutes of nutmeg on the drive.
Barefoot.
Oh, that'd be painful. Oh, I love a bit of nutmeg. Do you know what I mean? Nutmeg game.
Yeah.
Get yellow cards, red card, get your goal.
A lot of dirty challenges.
Lots of bad tackles.
You need to check that advert out, though.
I will. Who's in it?
Who's not?
Who's not?
Who's not in it?
Rooney.
Probably in there somewhere.
No, you don't think he is.
Maybe.
Bam?
Who?
Bam?
Bam.
With his skateboard?
Bam, sure. Maybe.
I don't think you've seen the
advert. Oh, you haven't seen the advert?
I don't think you have. Because you're despondent.
There's a lot of people.
You're not giving me the answers I want.
Saw Ronaldinho.
There you go. That's the first person I found out
Kim
about.
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Of course, she's in it.
All the biggest football stars.
She was at the Formula One, ignoring everyone.
Yeah. All the biggest football stars that are sponsored by Nike.
Including Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay. Interesting.
Channing Tatum. Dressed as Haaland.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
I saw Haaland had put up like pictures with this old guy. He looked like a really unwell older guy.
It's Channing Tatum.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh no, Channing. Cynthia. Shout out to Kit Wilson for putting that in his Love Island short, where he said he does poetry slam. Cynthia, beep bop beep. Yeah, no, okay. I think the old Elton Prince is going to come on Gunners as well and do a little World Cup talking because he loves a bit of World Cup.
Heck yeah.
The boy loves opening up a Donruss. I say that. He'll open up a Donruss and look through some internationals. He does love it. I tell you what I watched this week, Joe. Talking of nostalgia, I'm going to pepper.
Yeah.
World Cup. Not a heavy pepper, though, because sometimes it can wind me up. Do you think England have a chance, by the way, before we move on? Okay.
Winning it.
Okay. I watched Toy Story with the young man.
Heck yeah.
And I haven't watched the first one. I want to say, you want to kind of say 20 odd years.
I feel like I haven't watched it that long ago.
Yeah, but I think there's a new one coming out, isn't it? A fifth one.
Yeah.
I think when the fourth one came out, they had Kaboom on there. Duke Kaboom. And they had the China dolls in the antique store and all that.
Yeah.
Comfort. I think when that one came out, and Forky and all that.
Yeah.
I think I went back and watched the first one.
Yeah.
So it's probably 5, 6 years, 7 years, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it feels like longer. But I watched it on a crisp, nice new TV, and I've never watched that film in HD, I don't think. Because they've remastered it.
Okay.
But I can't explain this, but the shine of Andy's wooden floor made me feel like I was 8 years old again. I don't know why. There was a feeling I got that was really warm.
Yeah.
Because we were really into Toy Story. We loved Toy Story.
Yeah.
We liked the toys. We liked Toy Story. We liked the music, the game. How good that game was.
Yeah.
The one where you had to go up the blocks as the dinosaur. And then there's the one where you're in the remote control and you're on him.
Yeah.
And there's the one where you have to pick up the alien.
I got such a nostalgia for that film.
I've
got a sweet Pizza Planet shirt at home thanks to you guys.
Pizza Planet. Their drivers are out of control, though.
Yeah.
But dare I say, Joe, that film is 30 years old.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think it might actually be 31. And do you want to hear a fun stat that's only interesting to us?
Oh, yeah.
95, yeah. 31 years. When that came out, our mum and dad were 2 years younger than I am now.
Oh, my God.
They were 35.
My wife wasn't alive.
Okay, I think you got to keep that to yourself. But yeah, you're right. Because I'm 37.
Well, she was born a year later.
There you go. But still, oh my God, I'm trying to.
What are you doing?
I need to end in the Zoom. What am I doing? How do you see that?
I think we're using the computer a lot, so it's probably that.
I don't know, Joe. I tried to end the Zoom. I was watching it. I was just thinking, oh my God, my parents were 35, and they were like, yeah, I haven't seen it. And I was like, God, the difference between the millennials and the boomers.
Oh, we'll watch everything.
Are we?
Yeah.
But the thing, in saying that, have you seen Hopper?
Not yet.
Will you?
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah.
Well, I might because I have a child.
I keep seeing it pop up on my Disney Plus. I'm tempted.
Right.
Yeah.
But realistically, because I was thinking, because we've seen all these films. But, but I haven't watched any in the last 10 years. Like new ones.
Yeah, I guess.
Other than Toy Story.
It passes you by a little, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
You get older.
31 years ago.
Mad.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have such nostalgia for that game and the film.
Yeah.
And so many. I've got an image of a very naked Kieran.
Didn't expect that.
Quoting Mr. Potato Head repeatedly. And I don't have the exact ones. And me doing. By the way, it was a Mandela effect. Oh God, he's got Buzz's arm. That never happens.
Did it not?
No, I watched it today, and he does the wave in that.
Yeah,
he'll just go but he doesn't say it. But we all remembered it.
I wonder if everyone remembers that.
I think that's a Mandela effect.
Woody.
Woody. Yeah, you're doing it like Stu from Scream.
I can't do it.
You're on Scream. That's what you're doing. Woody. Yeah, and then Mr. Potato Head, he says a couple real on the edge things in that film. Because when it came on today, it said 3+, and I went, oh no, I can't show him. And then underneath, like it says like why?
Yeah.
Just said fear.
Fear. I guess you don't think about that as an adult, do you? Like, because we watch so much stuff that's like quite sinister usually.
Yeah, because he actually was like looking at it, and there was a bit, the bit when they end up in Sid's room,
terrifying,
and all the toys start coming out, and Woody's really scared, whereas Buzz is confused. And I forgot how funny Buzz is, because he really doesn't get that he's a toy.
Yeah, no, not at all.
And the best bit is whenever anyone annoys people, they just open up his sink and he pulls it back. It's so good. But, yeah, and then like when he keeps checking in and he's doing his laser. Yeah, so good. It's such a good film. Talking of fear as well, there's a new Cape Fear coming out.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, not sure about that guy. He took his teeth out in James Bond the other day, but we'll get to that in another week. That has been the Peppercorn Boys. Bruno probably hated it. I reckon you loved it. So if you love it, give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Go over to YouTube, give it a watch. Make sure you watch it majorly. Give it a like. Give it a comment. Just because it does good for the algorithm. Don't watch 30 seconds just to give us that view because it can actually tank it. So just watch the whole thing repeatedly.
Okay.
And watch all the episodes repeatedly. But this has been the Peppercorn Boys. I'm trying so hard, gang, to get the 3 together. So we're going to try again next week. So join us next week for another fun-filled Peppercorn episode.
And next up is Cher with I Believe in Life After Love. Bye!
Let the people say